Yo maniacs, Hulk Hogan Collectables here, man. And we have the greatest fan page of all time, my dude. And let me tell you something, we're going to be talking about what you're looking at right now, man. And that's the WWE Wrestling Buddy, man.
And bad spoofing aside, as I often say, what you're looking at is the blue-eyed Hulk Hogan, even though he has green eyes. The Hulk Hogan Wrestling Buddy, which, you know, blew up in '91, and you know, I mean, they had Boss Man, they had $1 Million Man, the Legion of Doom, they had Ultimate Warrior, of course, and of course, you know, Hulk Hogan, and they even had like Macho King and a bunch of other cats that were really marketable. And anyway, you know, these guys sold more than any other item probably in 1991 toy wise. I mean, they shattered all kinds of sales at the time, and they went back into different runs of these several times, you know, because they just couldn't keep them in stock. There was several months where you couldn't even get these. They were just cleared from the shelves. And to find one in the package and in this type of condition is a rarity by itself. Anyway, so what you're looking at is the Hulk Hogan Wrestling Buddy, and I'm gonna try to Speedy Gonzalez these videos along, because I want people to actually watch them. So, and by doing so, it would be really easy to watch other videos, to make it super easy to subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook and like us, because it's always cool to be liked. Anyway, you're looking at the safety target set by the Hulkster, and the Hulk Hogan sunglasses, and you'll notice Ultimate Warrior is on the cover. And Ultimate Warrior is on the cover of the Hulk Hogan sliding puzzle. Why? It doesn't take a brain surgeon, because much to my dismay of admitting this, but the Ultimate Warrior surpassed Hogan in merchandise sales for a brief time in 1991. They were pretty much neck and neck in 1990, and in '89 even Warrior was really approaching towards the league of merchandising and stuff. But throughout those 3 years, you know, Ultimate Warrior was hot. So and here is a pretty cool you know, TV view and coloring and stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. Anyway, you name it, the Hulkster was on it, man. You know, he was just such a pop culture icon, you know, and these guys are worthy of videos completely by themselves. What you're looking at is, in chronological order, the Hulk Hogan Hasbro figures. Now, Hulk Hogan Hasbro figures are just a subject matter by themselves. I'll tell you. You know, I could pull them out and stuff like that, you know. But Hasbro has its own collectors, just like LJN. You have your wrestling collectors, you have your toy collectors, you have your Hulk Hogan collectors, and you have your LJN collectors, and you have your Hasbro collectors. Now, you could post it on pretty much any site. Hey, LJN or Hasbro. Believe it or not, you're going to get 50-50 down the middle on just about anybody. I've seen it on so many Facebook sites, trading sites, everybody always, you know, asks that, and it's always 50-50. Half of the people say LJN figures, hands down, were the best. Hands down, they were the best. And then half the other people were like, Hasbro's was my childhood, this and that. And Hulk Hogan was instrumental in both of those companies' releases of wrestling figures. So much so that multiple figures of Hogan were put out by LJN, and obviously for different, actually 5 different Hulk Hogan figures were put out by Hasbro. There was a mail away. Anyway, and Hasbro just dominated, you know, the scene from 1990 and to I believe 94. They kind of ended their contract with the WWE because it was a dark time in that history. Because, you know, Hasbro and Milton Bradley and a lot of other companies really just, you know, kind of distanced themselves and wanted out of their contracts because of the steroid scandals and all that and bad media publicity and everything. That just didn't want to be making kids' toys anymore. But anyway, that aside, what you're looking at is the international version, hence, you know, multiple languages on it. And this was basically like the super sound ring. Very, very rare. I had to import it from the UK, which was crazy rare. And this is a I kind of went past it really quick. This is an Italian from Italy. It's in Italian, and it's a costume. It's really cool. That alone, it's actually a huge set. It goes like the entire distance behind it, but I don't want to knock stuff around, so my apologies for being lazy. Anyway, this is a 1990, I think it's like 90 or 91, you'll have to excuse me. This is like a painting plaque, and you'll notice it from like other videos. I had one already painted on a separate shelf and stuff like that. And that is what you guys, and including myself, pretty much like grew up on. If you're a Hasbro kid or an LJN kid, you know, the ring, which was awesome. I still have mine and my 3-year-old plays on it, and it's the coolest thing watching. Yeah, that you know, Hasbro or LJN, you know, that was the thing. And that's the international version of the ring back there. And this was a huge seller. Even though they were pretty expensive in their day, they were, I think it was like $40. That was, I don't know, I think it was the starting price. And back in 1991, this, you know, that was a lot of money. And they talked, and I believe it was only Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. Don't quote me on that. I'm not perfect, but anyway, you know, I'm a Hulk Hogan collector. Okay, I'm not a toy collector or a wrestling collector or anything. I don't have any. You know, if Hogan's not on it, I'm really not interested. You know, he's the man. I'm very biased. Anyway, so, but that sucker is in excellent condition. Possibly near mint, I would say. Some of the package is a little creased, but anyway. And moving along, also put out in the similar time frame was the trace plates with the late great Earthquake, which is a shame by itself that he's not in the Hall of Fame in my opinion. But anyway, one of my favorite feuds with Hogan by far. Anyway, moving right along, and this, my friends, is one of my rarest pieces. This is arguably worth well over $1,000. I've seen it go for over £700 on UK eBay, which is over $1,100. I think it's actually like about 1,200, 700 pounds. But anyway, and this has gone for our eBay several years ago. Over $800 I've seen it go for several years ago. Anyway, this is the mini Royal Rumble wrestling ring, and they were mini wrestlers, and you can get additional accessory packs with them that aren't worth nearly as much. But this ring is valuable even loose, people. So if you have one like in your basement or anything like that, and you just want a yard sale it or something, put that sucker on eBay. You could sell it for a couple $100 even loose. In the package, I don't care what the package is, you could get several hundred for it. And if it's mint like this baby, which just simply don't exist, it's you know, it's pretty rare. It's probably in the upward of 1,500 to 2K. But anyway, they are that darn rare, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And that's a little fanny pack from Italy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy future videos as well. Yeah, if you have any other questions or comments or requests, hit us up on Facebook. Ask the man Jeff. He runs our Facebook page for the most part. We all do, but you know, he takes the reins and shares other pages and does most of the posts, and you know, and hit up Shane. He's the other guy. He runs our Twitter account, and he's the go-to, you know, Hulkamaniac. And hit me up. I'm, you know, just the collector and the man that has the gift of gab, obviously. Hey, I'm stuck with a 4-month-old and a 3-year-old all the time, so needless to say, I'll talk your ear off. Anyway, take care. Hope you enjoyed. More to come.